if you feel like you're unhappy, if you feel like you're not satisfied with your life, or if you just feel like you don't understand your life, there is one simple reason why that is. And it's very easy to see, but humans overlook it, right? So I'm gonna explain it, and then I'm gonna use the science so that it really makes sense to you, right? So let's just cut and get straight into it, right? And if you decide that you agree or disagree with this message, let me know why, and I'll disprove you wrong if you think I'm wrong. And if you disprove me wrong, good, then we both grew. So this is how it is. So our brains, they have two parts, right? So we have a slow brain and then we have a fast brain, right? So everybody operates on the fast brain. So what the fast brain is, it's our instinctual brain, right? So are you ever doing something and you feel like an instinct, like you feel like you really know that thing? So an example would be like if I asked you what's 1 plus 1, instinctively you know it's 2 because you've just heard it so many times. You're not gonna actually sit down and like count your fingers and come to the conclusion of 2, right? Our instinctive brain, it's a really educated guess, right? And that's how we operate, right? That's what makes us less human and more animals, right? Although that's like my own understanding, right? But we're unique because we have the slow brain, right? So the slow brain is whenever we're given a challenge that kind of makes us think and come to a conclusion, right? So if I were to have you write an essay, you're gonna use your slow brain because you're not just gonna write the essay from beginning to end, because your chances are you're gonna do some thinking are gonna have to like come in order to complete that essay, right? Or if I asked you what's 179 billion times 600, right? Like chances are you will probably have to like think about it, write it down, and come to like a conclusion, right? So that's what the slow brain is, right? So the reason you could possibly be feeling frustrated, scared, uncertain, or whatever is because you never focus on the slow brain, right? And the slow brain is really comes active. You really activate it when you start journaling, right? So if you were to get a journal and you actually like start journaling about your life, uh, you're like, oh, my financial life looks like this. I don't like when so and so does this, right? Down there, you're using your slow brain, and chances are you're going to come to a conclusion where you understand your life, right? So if you're journaling about your life, there's a really high chance that at the end of you journaling, you understand your life a lot better than if you didn't journal, right? So pretty much that's why journaling will like pretty much solve all your problems. That's because it uses the slow brain. It forces you to think about your life at at face value. Because chances are you're not gonna go and like journal about some dumb stuff and then like it makes sense to you. No, if you journal about something and it doesn't sit right with you, chances are you're gonna be like, that don't sit right with me because so and so, right? You're gonna understand it better. But we could just be sitting here thinking and then think about some dumb stuff and then like let it slide, right? So with that being said, use your slow brain. So whenever you're faced with a problem, just sit down, journal for like 10 minutes about it, or just do a consistent practice of where I'm gonna be journaling every day for 10 minutes, and you're going to find that you understand yourself and your life a lot better. All right? Help me by sharing this video, but that was it.